I think the internet can all agree that the DJI Mic 2 is the king of wireless microphones right now, but can the baby brother dethrone the king? Disclaimer, DJI did send out the Mic Mini to me a few weeks ago to kind of test it out, but all the opinions are my own and I'm as honest as I can be. Also, if my voice sounds a little raspy or hoarse, I did have an operation last week and my throat and voice are still a little messed up from all the tubes. So subscribe and like the video for almost dying last week. So we're going to switch off my Ceramonic Shotgun microphone and we're going to switch to the Mic Mini. So right now you're listening to the DJI Mic Mini and I'm probably just going to hold it just like this for the rest of the video. If you guys want to check out any of the tech that I've used or reviewed in the past, everything will be linked in the description down below. So to start off, this is a budget microphone, so you will be missing a lot of the quality of life features that you would get in more expensive wireless microphones. But sometimes you don't need a lot of extra features and you just need a microphone to sound good. In the box, you get a nice fabric zipper pouch. It feels really high quality and it'd be nice to store some longer cables if you need it, or just toss it in your camera bag. Obviously, you have the charging case with the 2 microphones and receiver. Also a USB-C charging cable, wind filters, and a headphone jack. The good thing is that the zipper pouch really isn't needed and everything can fit in the charging case. And that's really good because out of all the other wireless microphones I own, none of them can store cables and the wind filters in the charging case, so I ended up just losing them all. DJI says that the charging case can offer 3.6 charges to the microphones and the receivers. Now that's a very specific number because it's not 3, it's not 3.5, it's 3.6. Now the microphones will last 11.5 hours and the receiver will last 10.5 hours. Now that's a decent amount of recording, but if that isn't enough, the Mic Mini can charge 5 minutes in the case and get an hour worth of charge. Now let's talk about size for a minute because the Mic Mini is the size of a quarter. Now that's a really good compact size. It can fit just about anywhere. They have magnets for mounting and that's pretty standard for most microphones these days and they seem decently strong. I don't think they're going to fall off. And this is where you lose some of those premium features. The receiver doesn't have any LCD screen, so you can't change any of the settings and easily navigate the menus. You also don't have a way of setting individual gain settings for each of the microphones, they just share the same gain level. But the Mic Mini doesn't really need those settings and we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. You have 5 levels of gain and you adjust it with this really clicky wheel so you won't accidentally hit it and change the level. There's no onboard recording, but there is a backup track built in. It'll record a separate track 6 decibels lower than the main track and you just have to go into your video editor and enable it. There's a few ways to use the Mic Mini with your smartphone, but I only recommend one way. You have the standard Bluetooth way where you connect your microphone directly to your phone, but in my opinion it sounds pretty bad. You're much better off just connecting the receiver to your smartphone because the audio will sound a lot better. My kit came with a USB-C adapter inside and they sent me a separate lightning adapter, so maybe you might have to buy that one separately. Now the Mic Mini has a thing called Osmo Audio where you can connect the microphone directly to an Osmo product like the Action 5 Pro, Action 4, and the Pocket 3. DJI says you won't lose any of the audio quality using Osmo Audio, but we'll test that out later. So I'm outside walking around my town next to a pretty busy street.
and it's a little windy outside, so the audio probably doesn't sound very good. The DJI Mic Mini has 2 levels of noise cancellation. Level 1 being off, so this is with noise cancellation level 1, and this is noise cancellation level 2. I haven't tested much outside, so it'll be nice to get home and edit and see how it sounds. The Mic Mini also doesn't have 32-bit float, but it does have automatic gain limiting. So basically, if you were to get really loud, the gain will automatically be lowered so you don't clip. So right now you're listening to the Mic Mini connected to the Action 5 Pro using Osmo audio. The audio quality does seem to be a little worse than if I was to use the receiver and my camera, but it is pretty convenient being able to just connect the mic to the Action 5. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Osmo audio is good, or would you try something else?
Now, I don't know the exact price of the Mic Mini. Hi, FutureMoon here. I got a confirmed price for the Mic Mini and it should be $169. Now that kind of just puts it out of the budget mic category, but I think it's still a good buy for beginner creators. Okay, back to the video. Because like I said before, most people don't need all those extra features and they just need a microphone that sounds good. I honestly can't think of a reason not to pick these up if you're looking for a budget wireless microphone, unless you're trying to save up for a wireless mic too. Anyways, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. I really hope you guys liked the video. If you guys liked the video, please subscribe and like the video, and don't forget to comment.